with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
Working on the first film, sometimes after a while, you worked on the film for so long, you get to really know who the character is near the end of the film when you're almost done. So whenever you come back to the second film, you kind of already know who the character is, and then you really start to play with what you can do to push it even further, you know, whether it's their personality or the way they move, because we're already familiar with who they are.
Holy cow, we're in the internet.
Isn't that an astute observation?
So we try to figure out what they're thinking, also from what they're saying as well. So I always try to think of like a thought process, what is going through their mind while they're saying this line. You know, how can I give depth to more than just a line? And then we try to animate that, and I think that's what gives the character a lot of layers. Yeah, make them feel like they're breathing and real.
I love it here.
Who knew there's so many babies and cats in the world?
That is what the internet was made for!
So there's an eBay sequence, and being Ralph, he's very naive, he's kind of childlike. So you know, they're bidding on something, and they have to pay for it in the end, right? And the lady at eBay was like, well, how are you gonna pay for this? And you need a credit card. And he goes, like, what's a credit card? Like, he doesn't know. So that was really fun to kind of animate that naive, innocent, you know, character.
Dollars like money?
The really fun thing is whenever we created original internet sites, for example, like Slaughter Race is one of them, and that's a different type of game than what we would see, let's say, Pancake Milkshake. You know, the animation style is different. So that was really fun to kind of play with a very video game type of style of animation as well, and see how we can push it to make it funny as well.
Bunny gets the pancake.
Hi. Whoa, ladies, I can explain.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure to make that character come to life. So it is one of my favorite Disney princesses. And then I also got a chance to meet Ming-Na, who's the voice of Mulan. So she came into the studio one time, and my supervisor asked if I wanted to go down to the recording booth to watch her record the lines I was going to animate. So I'm like, yes. So I bolted downstairs to the recording room. But then when it was done, I went back to my desk to start to work. But then someone was taking her around to the studio, and then she came around to my desk, and then I kind of showed her, you know, how we animate in 3D now. And she was just so kind. When you see the character come to life, I think that really makes you excited again. That is no longer like a static object or a static character, and that it's moving and breathing on its own. So that kind of always energizes you again to keep going.
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big strong man showed up?
Yes, what is up with that?
She is a princess!